Hello guys, it's Charlie here, and today's video, this is going to be my my third update for my winter build of XH558. And I do apologise that it's actually been a while since my last update, and that's only because you know, I've been around my dad's and I've been doing all sorts of other stuff. But I have been doing a little bit of progress since the well, between the second update and this one now. I'll show you, for example. I've done a bit of progress on the undercarriage struts. So I've glued these two bits together, and I'm now in the middle of painting the front part of the landing gear. So yeah, and I've also got all these wheels to as well. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing in this update. But yeah, like I said, I do apologise that it's been a while for those of you who've been wondering why I haven't posted any other updates. So yeah, and as most of you know, well, all of you, not most of you, it is indeed Christmas Eve today, with it being the 24th of December, which means that we are literally one sleep away until Christmas Day starts to kick off. Which is exciting, and I've just got back from my dad's, who I've just stayed with for about 48 hours. In other words, 2 nights, and we've been able to open all our prezzies from him, and I actually got a shed load of stuff from him that I got from him. Most of the stuff I did ask for, and he was happy to get them for me. So yes, that was my mum's been doing like Christmas shopping for me online. With all the stuff from her, basically, because most of the stuff that I wanted, half the stuff that I wanted in particular, I wanted to get for Christmas, which I had on my Christmas list, was all online, whereas the rest were all from my local town. So yeah, that's that. And also, not to mention the new 2015 range from Airfix, which I've got to say, most of the kits do actually look like really darn impressive, because the 172nd range, they're doing with all the new kits that they're doing for the 2015 releases in terms of 72nd kits, in terms of aircraft, is that they're all going to be new tooling, whereas 2 of them will just be retoolings, basically. So yeah, but I don't want to explain. I don't really want to tell you guys like what kits they have, if you don't mind, because really I don't want to spoil it too much before any of you lot go check it out. But you know, for those of you who haven't, I'll put a link down in the description, just so you can see what you think on some of the new kits from the range, which I'm really impressed by, and I'm good, and I definitely will be purchasing a few of the kits from the new range. for 2015, which would be awesome. You might be. I don't know if you can, but I think you might. I think you might be hearing some classical music in the background, which is just playing on the radio in my mum's kitchen, and really she's been preparing for the festive season for tomorrow, and I'm just really excited for tomorrow. Not just because of the presents. I mean, some people are actually like that. Like, it's weird because it's weird how some people on Christmas Day are just looking forward to Christmas Day just because of the presents, but that's not really the case, to be honest, because Christmas is all about celebrating the good birth of Jesus. And I do hope that you guys have a pleasant time to relax this Christmas, and hope you get lots of modelling stuff as well, as I'm sure it'd be good to good for everyone to share what they got in terms of presents for their Christmas hauls. So yeah, so really can't wait. Really I can't wait for that. Now for next year, I know there's going to be a lot going on, because there's going to be a lot of commemorations. Like there's going to be the 75th anniversary for the Battle of Britain, and then you got the I think it's the 200th anniversary. Yeah, 200th anniversary. I think of the Battle of Waterloo as well, which will be really really good. And another thing as well, there's even the 50th. There's even going to be the 50th anniversary of one of my favourite TV shows, which is Thunderbirds, which is pretty much Joe Anderson's biggest and greatest production that he ever produced. And they're going to be doing a new series, which is going to be really exciting. I've also got other things to do in life in general that I really look forward to for next year. So yeah, that's that. Right, just need to get all the bits that are sticking out off these wheels, and then I'm gonna just sand down on the seam lines. Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. It's basically because sometimes when I'm trying to do this, sometimes I just don't have anything else to chat about apart from things that I could just think of, like my modelling, if you know what I mean, while I'm trying to concentrate on this. Right, just gonna leave them Okay, I'm just going to paint a little bit more on this undercarriage strut here, because there's a little bit of black that's sort of sticking out, and I just need to fill it in a little bit more. So yeah. This paint I'm using is a Revell acrylic, which is matte black. Now I'm already thinking of what sort of New Year's resolutions I'll be having. One of them, which is my main thing to improve on with my modelling skills, is with the airbrush, because as some of you have probably seen, there have been occasions where I've had times where I don't know how to use it and stuff like that, where and now that two of my airbrushes are both clogged up, and other times where I've managed to use it properly, especially with that shine car that I did, which I did like a really good job on. I mean, it did a pretty good job. It even did a pretty good job on the Mirage that I did, Hello 172nd. Although the only problems that I had was airbrushing, was when like some of the paint from the two-tone camo for the Mirage was just sort of bleeding, because I was adding a bit of water in there, and one thing I learnt about it was that really, if I wasn't to put water in there, and if it had like the water stain solution on the top, if you know what I mean, because you know when you buy Tamiya paints, like you'll have like a bit of paint at the bottom and then like some sort of watery solution at the top, which sort of mixes, which sort of blends and mixes the paint in pretty well. So yeah. There's one thing that I've just noticed that I've done wrong on this, on these two parts, is that on the, hold on, let me just get the instructions. Now, on this step here, where you apply the two strut parts on, there's like a little, there these two little line parts that where you've got to stick that bit with the little stick sort of pointing that way rather than just this way, and I've just realised what I've done here. Oh wait, actually, have I done the right thing? I think I might have done. Actually, no, it's fine. See, these two, sorry, I was a bit confused there, because I thought that that bit there was meant to be where this strut had to go, and I've just realised that on the instructions, like the two lines at the back there, as you can probably see, is where you're meant to stick this this stick part here, like where these two things are. So yeah, sorry, I just got a bit carried away there, so I do apologise. So yeah, I'm just gonna carry on painting this and move on to this strut here, and then I'll paint the and then afterwards I'm gonna paint the silver on the wheels, and I'll tell you what I'm using for the silver. It's Tamiya X11 chrome silver, because I actually find this easier to paint with when using like a normal paintbrush, to just paint like different parts, because you know, if I was to use something like Humber or silver colour, or even the silver colour from Revell or whatever, then I'd have to paint it like, I have to paint that part like multiple times, whereas like if I do it with the with this Tamiya acrylic, then I would only have to do it like twice or three times, which is when the silver will sort of blend into, will just sort of form and make a nice painted finish on any sort of part that requires silver for any sort of modelling aircraft. So I just need to paint a little bit more around here, and then because there's a bit of water going on around here on this part, and then I'll just let that dry. Because you see, the really good thing is about acrylics is because they're water based, they dry really quickly. because really, to be honest, I just hate. I remember one time, like 3 years ago, when I was working on a kit. I think it was like it was on this 5-week summer holiday that my dad and I went off to, and I was doing the 72nd Corsair with the as in the Airfix kit, the old tooling, which had the RAF camo on the box art, and I was using enamel paints for that, but I got it all over my hands and everything, and it was a real mess. And like the the thing is with enamel paints is that if you end up getting a mess everywhere, like if you get them on your hands and stuff, then they will actually stain your hands. But eventually, it does come off. But yeah, I couldn't imagine I wouldn't really dream of using enamel paints. Not just only because of that, but I just find that they just absolutely stink, and it also takes ages for the paint just to dry. So yeah, that's that really. But in terms of enamels, I much prefer working with enamel washes, because they're not like actual paints, but they're just weathering effects and stuff. And I've never actually used enamel washes before, but I've tested it out on one kit, and it was the result was it actually made a really good result. And when I was removing some of it off after I applied it on, I didn't really it was just it worked really well, and it meant that I didn't really need to use enamel thinners for the wash. I mean, I'm actually gonna believe it or not, I'm actually gonna be buying the enamel thinners from Humbrol, just in case if these enamel washes require enamel thinners. So yeah, that's that really. Hold on. How long are we on? We're on 24 minutes. So rather than just stopping at 30, I'll make this update go on a bit longer. Right, so I'm going to leave there. Right. Okay, now I'm going to paint the southern middle parts. Sorry, this just. Sorry about this. The lid is just is a little bit stuck with the actual paint pot itself. Oh, got it. Right. Right. Just going to mix it a little bit. Should be okay now. Right. Right, I will be doing a little bit more silver painting on the wheels. Just going to leave it for a bit. Just going to paint this bottom part here. Right, while I leave them to dry, I'm going to do a bit of sanding on the seam lines for these wheels here. So let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, okay. Alright, we'll start off with the bigger ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Time. Oh, it's now 5 to 4. And 5 o'clock. I'm going to be going to a carol service with my mum and sisters, just to meet up with friends of hers. And then we come back here. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing afterwards. I come back from the carol service, so been a bit busy this morning. But before that, my dad actually dropped me off here at around 12ish. and I was just sorting, and afterwards I was just sorting things out in my room, just doing a bit of clearing and that sort of thing. So yeah. Let's see if they... Alright, just put it in there. Yeah, so it looks alright around there. What are we on now? 32 minutes. Right, one thing I do want to show you is that so you've got these air intake parts. Well, in the instructions, it said that they're meant to be painted in Humbrol 21, which is a white colour, and that's what I did. Although I did use Tamiya spray paint, which was TS26 pure white. Hold on.
Hi, gorgeous.
Sorry about that, guys. As my mum, she just walked in, she didn't actually realise that it was recording, which is why I had to stop there. But yeah, as I was saying, the white that I used was Tamiya spray paint, which was TS26, which is pure white, and it was pretty glossy, but I don't know. Although it's the air intakes are meant to be white, I just don't really like how the gloss white is just sort of going into to like the air intakes, because I honestly don't think it looks right at all, to be honest. I mean, believe it or not, it's funny because I've been looking at the real images of the actual aircraft, X-Ray Hotel 558. Like, I've been looking at like close-up images of the aircraft, and there's one close-up image of like the front half of the fuselage, where it was showing that the air intakes were a completely different colour than white, and in that image they weren't even white, because they were like a grey colour or something like that. So basically, what I'm going to be doing with these two air intakes at some point, I think probably either today or tomorrow, I don't know, is that I'm going to be spraying these two air intakes into a grey colour, basically. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I'm just going to leave them there and just these wheels. Right, so far I've done 4 wheels, so I'm probably just gonna do these ones and then leave these ones for the next update or so, because already I think we're on 40 minutes now of the video of the whole update. So yeah. Oh, sorry, just dropped it. Just need to do a little bit more on here. Right, yeah, that's good, that's done. Yep, part's done. So this is the last wheel I'm going to be doing. Now I'm just going to stop from there for a bit. Oh, actually, I just need to do a little bit on here. That's funny. I didn't know I already did this one, but hey, right. Just gonna check if there's no seam lines on these wheels. No. 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 Nope. No. No. Right. Good. Right. So I'm just gonna stop this video for now, and I should think I'll probably just continue with these parts for the next update or so, hopefully, and hope you're enjoying this little build series of my Vulcan so far. As I did say, these updates would be slightly different. So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna stop from here now, and I shall no doubt see you guys in my next video. Right, take care, guys. All the best.